Why do married men seek out single women and don't tell them they are married?
Well, I think I got this one. Y'all just sit back. If I tell you I'm married, you're not gonna with me.
We could really stop the clip right there, but we gonna let it rock.
Did you ask?
Several times.
And they lied.
Lied. And I mean, the person was a narcissist, but this was 6 years. I mean, met the pastor, grandma.
Whoa.
What was 6 years?
Every guy that these chicks don't like is a narcissist now. That should be fucking crazy to me. And how did it take you 6 years to find out that he's a narcissist? Like, how did it take you 6 years to find out? And if you found out earlier, why did you keep fucking with him through the 6 years? Every chick nowadays got a PhD and they just running around misdiagnosing dudes with narcissism. It's insane.
He hid a wife for 6 years.
He was a truck driver.
Oh, see, that's a whole thing.
Okay, that's different.
That's one of the whole jobs.
Wait, the whole job.
A whole job, just what it is. A whole job is like a truck driver, a podcast host. What else, Kitty? Come on, there's another.
But you got to wear that. If in 6 years you were not able to detect if this man was married,
Did you meet his mom? Did you meet his family?
So I was told his mother was deceased.
Oh, he's just a liar. Come on, bro.
He met my pastor. Like he met my pastor. He met my grandmother before she died.
This is Reesa
Who
Teesa.
of his did you meet? Who of his did you meet? That's my problem.
Nobody
That's my problem.
Everybody dead. They were dead.
It is very easy to misplace or not find something you're not actually looking for.
You're ridiculous.
And the
He's a
issue is this,
mastermind.
like, women are kind of infamous for being able to discover shit that we don't necessarily want them to discover, right? So when it's her man, per se, or when it's somebody that she's vetting, per se, she'll know where your sister works, she'll know what your mama do for a living, where she stay at, where your best friend live, where y'all go out to play basketball, where y'all go out to the club. She just has a way of getting a lot of this information, you know what I'm saying, all on her own. Like, her investigative skills are at an all-time high. But when I'm not looking for something,
Why would I look?
it's very easy
Why would
for
I
me
look?
to
I
not
trust
find
you.
it.
You said everybody in your family died. I trusted you.
You done took me to the mausoleum. Why would I think it's not real?
Why would I
Okay.
think you lying?
Wait. Hold on. Let me ask a question. Have you in 6 years have you been to his house?
He's a truck driver.
Hold on. Whoa.
So no, but that's no.
We were rooting
He's a truck
for
driver.
you.
He doesn't have a home.
Listen, man, I can't even feel bad for the chick. How you, bruh, you never, 6 years and you never been to a spot? 6 years and you never been to a spot. That is insane. Now, the reason I put this clip in here, yeah, it's some bad dudes out there. Let's just get that out the way because, you know, we talk about what women do all the time. It's some bad dudes out here. We got to acknowledge that. Him having a marriage, cheating on his wife, and having a whole nother relationship with a chick that is just gullible as fuck. You know, that's bad. But the reason that I put this in here, bro, what happened to women's intuition? Why didn't the women's intuition that they are all blessed with kick in over the course of 6 years? I know she going on a podcast to ask a bunch of other chicks that, but women are very social. You telling me that she don't got no female friends? Listen, you want me to keep it a bean with you? The type of chicks that don't have any female friends typically be, and this is just me keeping it real, very cold hoes as far as like they look real good and they got something about them, whether they was like a tomboy and they don't really relate to girls that much, or they are just like very conniving and they've had a lot of beef with chicks and stuff like that. Whatever it is, they'll have that quality, but most of the time they are also a hoe. Listen, this shit cut me off, but I'm gonna just get straight to the point. This chick got friends. The type of chick I just described, that's not the woman that we just looked at who was asking that question. She absolutely got female friends. Where the fuck was their intuition at during this whole process? Where was their intuition at as far as him being a narcissist? Like, where was it at? How do you fuck with a guy that long and never go over his house? How do you let somebody pull that off? How do you let somebody pull that off? And I'm going to tell you what it is, man. I'm going to keep it so real with you, man. It's desperation. That's the only way. That's the only way. You just playing the fool, going for all of this shit, man. He probably no Diddy, probably dropping that dynamite pipe on you. And this is the best possible option you had. So you play the delusional role. Like, you push yourself into delusion and don't do nothing. Like, you just don't suspect nothing. You don't try and figure out more about his life. Anything he say, you just go for it. Dude probably wasn't even kicking A1 game. It's just that you was going for any lie that he told. That's it. For 6 years, though. Not 3, not 5, 6 years. Crazy.
My point is, date them all, sis. If a man got a problem with you keeping your options open, tell that man to close them. If that man don't want you mingling with other people, tell him to not have you out here single. If this man actually wants you for himself, tell him to put his last name on it. Until a man do that, date them all, sis. Your problem is you've been dating one man at a time.
This is another video that sounds good, but it's incredibly unrealistic. You're telling women, date them all, sis. Tell that man that wants you to close your other options. Do you realize how emotionally unsafe and unrealistic that is? Women, if you praise dance to that, then imagine a man that you like. Articulate, put together, makes good money, treats you well, great chemistry. And then, what are we doing? Like, what are we? It comes up. And he says, exclusivity? You want a relationship? I mean, cool, but you're like one of 6. You're not going for that. Not one woman is going to be invested in a man to that capacity. Hear him say, oh, but you're an option, love. And say, right, that's how it should be. No, that's unrealistic. And to the men, I don't care how good you are to her. You cannot make a woman close her other options. The only one that can close them is her. Now, being the best man you can be might influence her decision, but it won't absolve her of the responsibility of having to make it. Some women love that message because it reinforces that they should do whatever they want, while simultaneously telling us to continue pouring our time, our resources, our emotions from our cup into theirs, trying to win a woman who doesn't want to be had to begin with. Because women know if they met a man right now that said he's serious about finding a wife, and then 1 minute later says, oh, but I'm dating 4 women, you laugh in his face. So what do you think men think? We think you a hoe.
Now, see, this is what I call a moisture master battle, because both of these dudes are like moist. Now, the first dude, he be doing the Ace Metaphor. That's who it is. He be doing the Tonight's Conversation podcast, and he got his own content. And I think he got his own content network, but they really specialize in doing relationship content and pandering. That's what they really specialize in. The dude who rebutted, I don't even know him, and I could just tell by the tone of his voice and how soft he talk. His platform is also for women, except he kept it closer to 1,000 with women. He was more honest about how that would play out. I definitely agree with his stance more than Ace Metaphors, because we'll just go into the female, and it's very simple. This conversation is similar to the what do you bring to the table conversation, in a sense that it's not a real conversation that often happens. Men don't often actually tell chicks when they're actually talking to chicks or going on dates and stuff, they don't really ask chicks, what do you bring to the table? That is not something that people do normally on a social tip. And just like that, guys are not asking, is you talking to anybody else? Am I the only person you talking to? A chick is far more likely to ask that question than a guy is. But even then, that's not a question you typically got to deal with. And most people, as far as most guys, they know what it is, man. You could keep it real if you don't care and you just want to be honest and you just want to, have a situation to where you don't got to duck and hide when you go out with somebody else or something like that, even though they're going to be jealous if they see you regardless. So you could keep it real with them and say, yeah, I'm dating multiple chicks. Or if you want to, play it the way that it's going to appease to their ego and not fuck up your chances of getting the coochie. If you ain't get it yet, you say, oh, no, I'm just dating you. Shit, we exclusive. Fuck it. I'm just dating. Not we exclusive, but, just, oh, yeah, I'm leaving my options open, but, you're the only person I'm dating right now. Something like that, because that will, help balance it out, because a lot of chicks be insecure about competition and shit like that. But typically, a woman asks that question. We're going to get back to the guys in a moment. But what I want to say about women as far as, you know, them dating multiple guys, and if this conversation were to come up, them saying, yeah, I'm dating multiple guys, I don't know what the fuck is going on in their brains, because men are very simple. I don't know how you could think that most dudes, especially fuck most dudes, because the guy that you want, the guy that you want to have sex with, or the guy that you want to be in a relationship with, the guy that you consider the ideal guy, he is going to be better than you as a woman, because that's how y'all do. Y'all do hypergamy. Y'all don't want somebody that's necessarily equal to y'all. Y'all want somebody who is superior to y'all. If you make 100K, you want a guy to make 125K, 150K, $1 million. If you 5'4", you want a guy that's definitely taller than you. And ultimately, y'all want a guy that can protect you, provide, and also, you know, lead you. So those are the qualities that y'all want. So when you look at a man like that, especially one of the guys that you know is like very like he is way better than you. Like he's way better than you, but he is still interested in you. Let me put it another way for women, because I know y'all can't get out of y'all egos and shit. If you meet a guy that is close to the top tier or just flat out top tier and he checks a lot of the boxes very well, do you think that guy is going to stand for you dating a bunch of other people? Do you think that's good? Do you think he is going to make you a priority? Or do you think he's going to look at you as an option? Now, I know some of y'all, just shit, I probably don't have much of a female fan base. But listen, if you one of the ditzy bitches that, like, you know, just super delusional and you landed here, I know right now you thinking you hot shit. I know you think you the baddest bitch. I know you think you a 10 and shit. Yeah, okay, that's cool. But 9 times out of 10, you're not married and you're not in a relationship, especially if you pondering all of this shit that I'm talking about. And that says more about women than it says about men. The thing about men, what says something about men, and I know guys might hate to hear this, but we say this to each other, and it might be funny in some cases. In some cases, it's not. If you don't get no bitches, you don't get no bitches. If a dude don't got options, if a dude is not hitting nothing, that says something about a guy. Not if he got a girlfriend or if he in a relationship or something like that. And I'm just talking about the dynamics of the game. But before we move on to the next clip, the thing is, guys are not equal. Guys are not equal. So if a chick knows that a guy is pre-selected and a lot of girls want him, she's going to want him more. Now, that doesn't mean him saying that he's dating multiple chicks is going to be like the key to unlocking a coochie or getting a coochie wetter or something like that. It doesn't necessarily have to be said. And he could even say, oh, no, I'm not really dating nobody. He could say whatever he want to say. The thing is, if he is pre-selected, she knows. She knows. Whether she has seen some signs or chicks is talking at the salon or whatever the case may be, because chicks, I'm going to just say this before we move on to the next part. It's very funny how, like, we try to, like, protect some of the chicks that we fuck and, like, you know, don't kiss and tell and shit like that. A lot of dudes kiss and tell, and it is what it is. I'm not even mad at them, and this is why. The only reason we try to not do that is to protect the chicks. These chicks won't even protect their fucking selves. They will take the fact that they fucked you and go tell the fucking world. That shit is funny to me. That shit is funny. Like, you'll hold it down and you find out through another bitch. You ain't told nobody. You'll find out through another bitch that she doesn't mention that she fucked you and shit like that. That should be crazy. Let's go on, man.
What's up, y'all? Can I vent? Because I hate a nigga that act like he got money. First of all, bitch, I ain't even want your money till you start acting like you got money. Because then I'm going to keep begging. Like, leave me the fuck alone with that shit. All y'all fake rich niggas, stay the fuck from around me. I want the really rich niggas. I don't want no fake rich nigga. Because when I ask for something, I don't got time to wait for you to think about it, for you to move shit around, figure it out. Why don't you already got it? That scared me. Stop acting like you got money. I'm not a gold digger or none of that, but stop fucking playing with me like you got money and you don't, bitch.
See, this is what I call a rat. Like, just a pure rat. And when I say rat, you got to understand that's like an abbreviation or a shortened form of hood rat, but that's what I call it, a rat. And just to give you some insight on what that is, that's a chick who is obnoxiously ghetto and has thought characteristics in most cases. Like, they don't have to have thought characteristics, but she's definitely got thought characteristics. She talking about she ain't no gold digger, but you talking about how you want rich niggas and niggas should already have it and she gonna start begging and all this shit. Everything you're saying goes in alignment with a gold digger. So I don't even know why you wasted your breath saying that. Everybody sees you a gold digger. You know you a gold digger. You just don't want to call yourself that. You just don't want that label. And when you see me talk that shit that I be talking, when you see me talk that shit that I be talking about broke dudes and even rich dudes who be smashing these chicks but not giving them nothing, these be the types of chicks who be getting on the internet, all over the internet, all over the black community part of the internet, trying to fool dudes into thinking that she be fucking with rich dudes or guys with money, and that she only is exclusively messing with guys with money and she is only attracted to guys with money. But in reality, be getting piped down by the brokies. Baby dad broke. The last dude she was fucking was broke. The next dude she gonna fuck is broke. And if she got a rich dude in the mix, he ain't giving her shit. He ain't paying no bills. He ain't doing nothing. So listen, when you see these chicks yapping and stuff like that, don't fall for it, bro. They just be talking about a life they want to live, not the life that they actually live.
All you men out there who are in a situation where you know this woman won't let you finish talking without hisses, that means you're nothing to them. At her job, when Mr. Feinstein is talking, they be quiet, they listen to what he has to say, and on top of that, they do it. You, not so much. Why do you think that is? She can't be quiet when you're talking because she doesn't respect you. And if somebody doesn't respect you, if you try to build with them, you're gonna lose miserably.
Listen, you can search my page. I did a video called Respect is Everything, and I went really in depth about respect. And I'm talking about from all angles, from men, from women, from when it comes to confrontation with men, to when it comes to relationships with women. So I go over respect in detail, and as a man, like, that should be something that you should require in every situation, no matter what. No matter what, you should require respect. You should even respect yourself. But I'm going to just keep it simple like he kept it simple. Because, like I mentioned, if you want to hear me talk about respect, I got a whole deluxe video on that. It didn't even drop 2 months ago. It's dropped recently. If a woman don't respect you, chalk it up, get out of there. It's never going to work. If you want to have sex with her, that's cool. But the longer you stay in there, you know, the worst possible fallout you could have, depending on if she gets attached. But the thing about it is, you can't negotiate respect with a woman in a relationship. You can't do that. And we don't negotiate with terrorists. So if she shows that the respect is gone, especially, this is the worst part. Let's say she does respect you and everything is good. If y'all make it a year, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 into the relationship, and you begin to see that she is beginning to not respect you, trust, it's about to be over. It's about to be over.
Listen, you miss 100% of shots you don't take. Listen, you already don't got her.
Right.
You already didn't hit.
Right.
You already don't got her number.
Fact.
So,
You can go back to that.
So, so she say no, who gives a fuck?
Okay,
Just do it.
And that's a fact. Every single guy that you see getting tons of butt and stuff like that, they go through rejection. Everybody goes through rejection. It just is what it is. Now, when we talk about harsh rejections, you know, that should be rare, but that says more about a chick than it says about you, if I'm being honest, if she want to come out and be a dickhead. But I'm not even going in on this. That's it for today, man. Let me know your thoughts. I'm gone.